Back to the react to point at the favorite reading after Will, William Afton, are you there? Active Will by Present Perfect, Grimdark. Rouse Scribble Productions. Now I actually want to look at that video. Did terrible. I haven't checked this video in a little bit. Yeah, that video did terrible. I kind of figured it would. Put all that work into it, y'all watch my videos? How could y'all? Nah, but let's go get into this. I want to do another Grimdark. I want to. I found this one. I don't know when I found it. It was released 3 years ago. Yeah. It's been a couple weeks since I found this video. I wanted to do it.
Hey, you. Yes, you, watching this video.
Hey.
Do you want to own a piece of Scribbler?
Ooh,
Only not a lock
yeah.
of hair or blood or flesh or anything else that will get you in trouble with the law?
Then no.
Well, now you can, with t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, and mugs featuring Obad
Punk.
Scribbler at
I
her
said punk,
Teespring
P-U-N-K.
store. You know you want to. I shall now stop talking in third
You
person.
really right,
and send you
aye.
the video. Be lovely to each other and enjoy the show.
Appreciate you. Okay, let's see what we got. Star. I'm a star. Haha. I wish. Active Will, written by Present Perfect. Okay, let's see what we got.
Dear Princess Celestia,
Uh-oh.
I haven't had much
Well,
to report about friendship lately, so I thought I would write you a letter about what's been going on around Ponyville instead.
Okay.
Applejack tells me that Sweet Apple Acres had a bumper crop of Zap apples this year. I can't decide which is better, eating the jam and other delicious treats the Apple family makes from them, or watching the Zap apples grow on the trees. It's truly a wondrous sight to behold, as no other fruit grows as quickly or magically as Zap apples do.
Okay.
Around town, things are pretty normal, except for that strange
Normal.
box that showed up last night.
Yeah, I told you.
At least,
Normal.
I have to assume it was last night, though I can't find any pony who actually saw it arrive. The box is over by City Hall at the moment.
Well, last night,
It's
people,
made
ponies
out
will
of
be.
dark wood that's quite lovely,
Don't
but
be
no
awake,
pony's
awake,
sure what
awake,
it's for.
freak.
So I thought I'd
Never
have
mind.
a closer look today. Oh, and before I forget, the Cakes twins turned a year old yesterday. Time really
Congratulations.
flies, Princess.
No one
It
cares.
doesn't seem like all that long ago they were still crawling around making baby noises.
I'm sure she don't care
Now
either.
they're walking around making baby noises. Pinky threw a huge party for them, and at least half the town showed up. I can't remember
Okay.
the last time one of her parties was so amazing. It was a really good time, and I think that's part of the reason why Rarity ended up sleeping the entire day away. Silly me, I forgot to mention that. Rarity was up for 4 days and nights working feverishly on a new series of designs she says are not yet fit to be beheld by pony eyes. She told me she wants to unveil the dresses at this year's gala, so I guess we'll have to wait until then to see what all the fuss is about. I tried
It won't be a
peek,
big
but
fuss.
Spike stopped me, which is why I'm writing this letter myself. Apparently, he thinks he's protecting her in her dresses. Anyway, that's the news from around Ponyville, Princess.
Mike, you're not gonna
I
get
hope
none.
things are
Just
going
quit.
well in Canterlot.
I'll get
If
it.
I learn anything new about friendship, you can count on hearing from me again. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. Dear Princess Celestia, since you asked, I'll tell you more about the box. I did get a chance to look at it, but I have to say I'm completely stumped.
No one asked. I didn't
I'll
ask.
enclose
I'm
a
sure she
photograph
probably did ask. She's
taken by a
stupid.
young local photographer for precision's sake. As you can see from the photograph, the box is about 1.5 times my height and a little less wide than a pony is long.
I'm the only one drinking out of
It
it.
appears to be constructed of a metal frame with wood paneling and features 3 orifices. A small vertical
Orifices.
slot,
Sis.
a large hole with a rubber
Orifices.
curtain that would be about the right size to fit a hoof, and another horizontal slot below that.
What about something else? I'm sorry.
Since I couldn't figure out at a glance what it's meant for, I attempted to take a look inside it with a viewing spell, but was unable to see anything because the spell didn't work correctly. Or at least, I guess it didn't. It was as though I was looking in one side of the box and out the opposite side without seeing anything in between. I'm fairly certain this result suggests that the box has been enchanted to keep ponies from seeing what's inside. Of course, the viewing spell is something I've not cast since I learned it for an exam 2 years ago, so me being rusty is perhaps an equally likely prospect.
Have you seen through the wall?
I really don't think
You can
so.
see through the wall.
But it
Whoa.
turns out
You
the
can look
viewing
when I'm at
spell
night in the
wasn't
shower.
entirely
You can look. I don't
necessary,
care.
As we found out today what the machine does, if not
What?
its purpose. Garden Salsa, a local vegetable farmer, realized that you could fit a one big
Garden
coin
Salsa,
into
is
the
that her name?
smallest
His name?
slot.
Whoever?
The
Name?
object, I have to assume it's a machine, since what else would accept money like that, did
A
nothing.
pony?
But some pony else had the idea
They'll
that
accept
since
money.
the largest
Good
hole was
lord.
about the size of a hoof, perhaps there was a button inside to press. From what I've been told, and I should mention that this is a third or fourth hoof account that I am relaying, Garden did so and yelped as something pricked her foreleg. When she withdrew her hoof, there was a tiny hole on the underside welling with blood. The machine then
That sounds
emitted
nice.
a whirring noise for a few moments, after which a bell chimed and a slip of paper appeared in the lower slot. I've been told it read, in large print, Ursa Major. We have no idea what this means, Your Highness.
Well, then
but
you're
I will
dumb.
begin researching
Ursa
to see
Major?
if I can
You
get
know,
to the
Trixie?
bottom of whatever this thing is. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Even though she didn't even do the Ursa Minor either. But still, Trixie,
Dear
you know,
Princess
Ursa Major.
Celestia,
It's a
So
minor.
much has occurred over the past 2 days that I've only now been able to find enough time to write you about them. You've no doubt heard about the Ursa attack on Ponyville. My friends and I distracted it while Fluttershy used her as yet unexplained stare power.
As
to
yet
calm the
unexplained,
beast and
okay.
sent
You know
it back
exactly
into
what
the
it
Everfree
is.
Forest. In the meantime,
She beautiful.
the marketplace was destroyed and
Got
a
the
lot
look
of
of lust,
ponies
don't she?
lost their homes. The
I know, I'll
property
freeze.
damage was severe, but it can be repaired, whereas the loss of life sadly cannot. The ponies whose homes were attacked first were the ones most severely injured, and Garden Salsa was found in the rubble afterward. I've never
Well?
seen a dead pony before, Princess.
Oh, really? Wait, you have
At
now
least not
hot.
one who perished violently. I'm
Oh,
still
well.
not sure I know how to deal with everything I witnessed that day.
Oh, well.
I mention
Grow
this
pair.
terrible news because it was shortly after the
Might be
cleanup
impossible, but
began
do
that
it.
some pony, I think it was Carrot Top, who had been Garden's friend and who was the one who had suggested she use the machine, remembered the slip Garden had gotten from it. The one that read Ursa Major.
Yeah.
Needless to say, this caused a ripple of panic in town. Some said that the
Oh, to let
machine
y'all know, I'm going to be getting me a freaking Wi-Fi adapter for the computer. And also a Bluetooth adapter for the computer. That should be better than the one I have. So, want to let y'all update on that. The stream should go more smoothly, hopefully. I don't know if they will or not. We'll find out.
had
I'll let you know.
predicted Garden's death. Others thought that it had prognosticated the attack on the town
Prognosticated?
and could be used to tell the future.
Freaking
A couple of
prognosticated.
ponies
That's not a
called
word.
for
I'm
its
about to fact
destruction,
check you.
suggesting that it might actually have caused the attack. This is no less ridiculous a notion than the first two, though I must confess the motives behind the Ursa's attack remain unknown at this time. Fluttershy only said that it was confused and angry after a mishap with a beehive. At this point, a number of other ponies rushed to the machine and put
Okay,
bits
you
in
good.
it to see
You
what
good
else
in
it
the
could
clear.
predict or produce. I have confiscated the slips of paper and labeled each with the corresponding pony's name for research purposes. I've
Research
tested
for
the slips for enchantments, but each is simply ink on paper.
Mr. Grimdark, by the
only
way,
thing
letting y'all
remarkable
know.
about them is the mechanism used for printing such regular block letters. The slips read as follows:
What?
Old age, cancer,
Okay.
waterfall, cookies.
One of the four things don't add up to each other. What was the first thing again?
Cancer. The slips read as follows: Old age,
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Old age, cancer, waterfall. All three can involve death. Old age does involve death eventually. Cancer can involve death most of the time. And waterfalls, well, obviously you could die on those.
cancer, waterfall.
Look at the last one, the fourth one.
Cookies.
Cookies. Now you can die from cookies if they're poisoned. But that's if they're poisoned. And they're probably not going to be poisoned. Unless I bake them.
I cannot determine as yet what
Yeah,
any
they're
of
all
this
the same.
means, though the old age and cancer slips suggest that perhaps the cause of death is what is being predicted. However, this notion is completely ridiculous. Fortune telling is impossible by magic, thus there is no
You're right. Only God can do it.
way a simple machine can do it. My research continues, and though I have yet to find any mention of this machine in the books I've read,
Ow.
I will keep you informed of whatever I find.
Strong.
Your faithful student.
Very hard to do this, by the way.
Twilight
Try it.
Sparkle.
Trust me.
Addendum
Twilight
to previous
Sparkle.
letter. Moments after sending
What?
that last letter, I was informed of a fifth pony who used the machine. Old Mr. Waddle received a slip reading.
Mr. Waddle, does he
heart attack.
waddle like a penguin?
He died on the spot shortly
I
thereafter.
know I'll make y'all laugh.
of
Shut
what
up.
looked like a heart attack to the ponies watching. Needless to say, tensions
Cancer
in
old age,
town
huh?
are high, and my blood is running cold. Some
Better
are
get that
saying
checked,
the
it's not
machine
healthy.
caused the heart attack.
Get that
though I
checked,
would
it's not
say
healthy.
It was only insofar as making Mr. Waddle anxious about the possibility of having a heart attack, which could have been enough stress to give himself one. That he died shortly after seeing his slip, and that poor Garden Salsa met her fate within a short period of time after getting hers, are cause for concern. But I think I can safely say that the machine did not kill these ponies. After all, Minuet
sure?
has not aged into an old mare
Minuet?
overnight, nor has Sea Squirrel been tossed over.
See, squirrel? I'm fact checking you again, girl. These aren't real names. The squirrel. Puppy. These aren't real names. That's not how you spell squirrel. Shut up. You say swirl or squirrel?
A waterfall aged into an old mare overnight, nor has Sea Squirrel been tossed.
I just fact checked myself. I just fact checked myself. Woo-hoo! I'm sorry. Sea swirl. Have the same eyes as Rainbow Dash, but you're a unicorn in purple and a different cutie mark. She looks like Rainbow Dash is a freaking unicorn, just a different cutie mark. Shut up. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Look. Look. This. The hair even lines up. This. Just saying. Rainbow Dash is a freaking unicorn. Yep.
Over a water.
Who was the other one? Shut up. I'm doing
I
this.
think I can safely say that the machine did not kill these ponies. After all, Minuet has not aged.
Why don't I remember these ponies? I know they're not that well known, but I remember this shot right here. I remember this. That's Minuet. Now that I'm thinking about it, the name sounds very familiar. But yeah, same clip right here. I remember this. It's a trash image. I remember this. That's from when they met with Moon Dancer and all that. That's a good episode. I might watch that later. That's a very good episode. But yeah. How do I remember these
an old
ponies?
mare overnight,
The freak?
nor has Sea Squirrel been tossed over a waterfall, though I hear she has cancelled a planned whitewater rafting trip. The mayor has declared that the machine be placed under lock and key until we have discovered its true purpose, and I think that is the best solution for the moment. With trepidation and hope, Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight Marble.
Dear Princess Celestia.
Comment down below Twilight Marble. Whose marbles in the chat? I'm not a
What you
streamer. I
say
gotta
is
shut up.
true, Then we are dealing with something far beyond the understanding of mortal pony. I
Uh-oh.
hope that you can arrive soon, though I understand that the negotiations both you and Princess Luna are mired in must be prioritized.
No.
I write with disturbing news. As I
Uh-oh.
said in my last letter, the machine was placed in City Hall's only jail cell yesterday on the mayor's.
Put a machine in jail. You put a machine in jail. Anyone going to Taylor? Anyone going to Taylor? Or do I have to Taylor? Yo, Twilight Marble. I'm not keeping that going. No, I'm not. I can't. Twilight Parvel. Charvel. Larvae. Put a machine in prison. What that gonna do? Huh? Nothing.
Order.
Why do we get so many freaking Twilight Sparkle? My bad. Twilight the Parvel. Oh, I said that already. Twilight Carvinol. Cardinal. Twilight Cardinal. The fuck is wrong with me? Why do we get so many Twilight Cardinals? Creepypastas. Why? I want some CMC creepypastas. I love
It
those.
took 4 strong stallions to even begin to lift the machine. As
That means
though
they're
it
not
were
strong.
determined
They're
to
weak.
remain in place.
I can do it.
Of course, it's silly to
Don't
ascribe
try me. Don't
sentience to a
try me.
machine,
Don't
but
try me.
I
It is
myself
silly.
watched as Big Macintosh and the others loaded the machine onto a cart and took it to that jail cell. He told me afterward that the cell had been locked with a key only the mayor has access to.
Okay.
This morning, the machine was back in its original place. The cell was still locked and the keys had not left the mayor's side during the night. I'm so frightened, Princess. We all are. At first, it was a curiosity, and then a threat. Now it's become a menace. Ponies are talking, and I have no idea what to do.
You know what?
Worse yet, I'm still coming up
Maybe
short
it's not
on my
that silly.
research. I mean, there's not even a
Maybe
smidgen
it's
of
not
an
that
iota
silly.
of a clue about this thing in
Maybe
any
it's
book
not
I've
that
got
silly.
my hooves on. I vow I won't
Y'all
rest until I
dead.
discover the meaning
Sayonara.
behind this machine.
I ain't there. I'm good.
But I'm not sure if I can. Your fearful student, Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Dear Princess, at your behest, I will do everything in my power to destroy the machine.
I'm good.
Before I do, however, I must inform
Please
you of the
destroy it.
slips that have
Twilight.
come out
Twilight,
since my
please
last
destroy
letter.
it. Twilight, Twilight.
Please keep using
Twilight
it.
Bear.
It's
Destroy
like
it.
wanting to know how you'll
Twilight
die
Bear.
is some addiction. I certainly don't want to know, but every pony
Me
else
neither.
seems fascinated by this stupid thing. Out of the 20 ponies who have used the machine, the results have been 5 old age, 2 cancer, one of which was specified as pancreatic, 4 natural causes, and then dragon, cider, bunnies, infidelity, Manhattan Arms.
Okay, I might be stupid, but I don't. Infidelity. Okay. Okay. Wait, that don't add up then. I thought they were all
Nothing.
dead. Wait.
Cider, bunnies, infidelity,
She said
Manhattan
infidelity.
Arms.
She said that. She said
muffins.
infidelity.
Derpy was understandably very distressed by that. Stampede, barn
They're not all
collapse,
dying then.
fire, and finally, drowning below ice.
One of my worst fears just unlocked. I think my worst fear, well, my worst fear is going to hell. Second worst fear is death. They go hand in hand. I know. Shut up. But I think my third worst fear might have to be stranded in the ocean with sharks. I love sharks. Great white sharks, my favorite animal. Kind of ironic because I'm horrified of them, but I love them as well. Same time, I think my fourth fear might have to be getting stuck under ice and can't get up. Okay. Well, I ain't there, so I don't care.
Mayor declared that the machine is now to be kept under guard 24
Please,
hours a day, and
please.
that no pony else will be allowed to use it.
Please.
I hope that when I next write, it is
Who
to
would want to use the machine?
inform you of the machine's destruction. The whole situation is so morbid, Princess. Why would any pony make something like this? Your
Yeah.
determined student, Twilight Sparkle.
Determined you're fixing to be dead in the grave, student. Twilight Marble.
Princess. It happened again.
Oh.
It took me 2 days to work up enough spells to break the machine. But I
Cousin?
killed it.
On my
It was
channel?
gone.
Twilight.
Totally
Twilight the
destroyed.
Dome.
And then
And then
it
what?
came back.
Huh?
I want to emphasize how difficult demolishing this thing was. I used fire, ice, lightning, and acid spells. I tried shaking it apart, crushing it, and beating it with hammers. Finally,
You
I just
beat it hard
flung
enough?
straight up and let it fall.
I deserve what's going to come to me.
But it survived all of that. After so much exertion, I was too exhausted to continue, so I rested while others worked at it with rocks and tools. My nap ended up being a full night's sleep, and in the morning the thing was completely untouched. I noticed that no pony was out save the 2 guards, and even they were giving it a wide berth. I went through every book on evocation that I have in this useless library.
Ears itching, hold
until
up.
I found one that would
I'm gonna switch
destroy
ears
it
from
in pretty
itching.
much every way possible at
But
once.
first of all, you got a machine you can't
I
destroy.
cast that spell. I haven't put that much
Might as well leave Ponyville. Did I just click play? I think I just clicked.
of a strain on my magic. I cast that spell. Pretty much every way possible at once. I cast that spell. I haven't put that much of a strain on my magic since I sent the Ursa Minor back into the Everfree Forest, and that was 4 spells cast together, not 1. I watched as the machine was taken apart piece by piece, and then those pieces disintegrated at the molecular level.
And you good?
Finally, the cloud of
You're good.
particles collapsed in on itself and exploded. Seeing the pieces got me no closer to understanding what the infernal thing is,
You're
or
good.
how it works, by the way. There should be no way that thing could ever come back.
Nope, you good.
The town's ponies applauded me for a job well done. Every pony breathed a sigh of relief and was looking forward to going back to their normal homes and lives.
Except for a lot of
The
ponies already died, but it's
machine
okay.
is back, Princess, as of this morning. If we weren't scared out of our wits before, we are now. Overnight, one of the ponies
Just don't use the machine then. That was so loud. But don't use the machine. It ain't that difficult.
with a natural causes prediction passed away in her sleep. The doctor confirmed the cause of death.
What?
There's talk from ponies of wanting to move away, and at least one family already has.
Good.
You have to
They
help
probably
us,
dead too now.
Princess. You're the only one who can now. Please,
She's not responding to you.
save us from this thing.
No.
It's driving Ponyville mad. Twilight Sparkle.
Didn't say student.
From the Journal of Twilight Sparkle,
Journal?
Head Librarian of Ponyville.
Huh?
From the Journal of Twilight Sparkle, Head Librarian of
Head
Ponyville.
library, okay.
Names of the sisters. What's happening to Ponyville? Ponies are either running away or wrestling with the guards for a glimpse of their own mortality. They're hurting each other, trying to get to it, and the hospital is almost full. Ponies have stopped working, stopped going to school. Instead, they spend their time contemplating their deaths, drinking themselves into stupors, or doing crazy, dangerous things because they know they won't die that way. Except that sometimes
Okay, that's kind of smart, but at the same, sometimes what?
they do anyway, and it
Never mind.
turns out they just misinterpreted the machine's prediction. I've seen store windows smashed in. There have been at least 3 fires. The mayor was beside herself until she used the machine. Then she asked me, "What's the point when you know how it's going to end?" Some ponies have given up, while others have only now started to live. Despite all it's been through since I came here, I've never seen this town worse off. Rarity and Sweetie Belle left for Canterlot. Fluttershy won't come out of her house. Pinkie Pie's mane has been flat for days, and I haven't got the first clue where
Pick a
Rainbow
meal.
Dash is. Applejack
Oh, Rainbow Dash. She's dashing and smash.
says she's not leaving ever.
I'm
I
sorry.
haven't seen her set hoof outside her farm, not since the machine came back last time. It's like an itch. Wanting to know is, I mean. I can feel it creeping at my skin, lurking at the back of my
Chills.
brain. I'm trying to deny it. How can you not want to know?
Well,
From
maybe
the
if
Journal
you,
of Twilight Sparkle.
maybe if when you check the machine you do die very quickly and very soon. I mean, maybe that's the reason you don't want to know.
Head librarian of Ponyville.
Uh-huh.
I used it. It's just part of my research to find
Part
out
of your
precisely
okay,
what
whatever.
the process feels like.
Yep.
I keep telling myself that.
Uh-huh. Keep telling
But-
yourself.
I had to know.
Has no what?
It only
Huh?
hurt a little.
Uh-huh.
I didn't look at the paper,
Okay, sure.
except I did.
Yep, I knew
I
it.
saw the words as I destroyed them. I don't know what they mean. I
Okay, then
can't
you're
even
good.
write them here. If I don't write them down, they won't become real, right? We all have to die someday. But what's the use in thinking about it? What does this thing mean?
Wow. Wow. Wow, y'all heard it? Probably
Dear
not, because I blurted it out.
Princess
Maybe if I
Celestia.
forgot. Wow.
Please destroy this letter after you read it.
No.
I don't want any pony but you and I to know about this.
Nope.
Since you intervened, the machine has not returned. Whatever you did, it worked.
Good.
I don't know when or even if life in Ponyville will ever return to normal, but we're eternally grateful to you for getting rid of it.
Why wouldn't you want no pony to know about that? Twilight. Open up. Trying to make a funny joke. Did y'all laugh at it? Let me know. I have to know. Did y'all laugh at it? If y'all didn't get it, I'm sure somebody should tell you. I felt like I shouldn't, so I'm not going to.
I don't know
Go ruin the
how you
joke.
did it, but I do know what you tried at first.
Or
You
try.
tried using it. I understand why now. Though
Why?
I didn't initially.
Why would you
Because
use
you're
it?
immortal, you thought you could confuse it and destroy it with logic. But
No.
that didn't happen. I saw your face as you read the slip, and then I ran home because I couldn't deal with the thought of you dying. The thing is, I know what your slip said.
What did it say? Please tell me.
It said exactly the same thing as mine.
Please tell me.
Didn't it?
Tell me.
What does it mean, Princess?
Oh, I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to strangle you. Tell me.
Will we ever know?
Tell me, tell me, tell me. I swear, Scribbler, I swear. No. No, 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 no. Bruh. Ah. I hate you, Scribbler. I hate you. But at the same time, I love your videos. So I'm in a mixed predicament. I don't care if you didn't write this freaking Grimdark. I do not give two freaks. But what I do care about is that you should have changed the ending. Yup, you should have added to it saying, my letter said, I can't do Twilight's voice, shut up. My letter said, blah, 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 decapitation. You should at least add a song. Something, at least. I'm gonna get off here. Yep, I'm going. Hope you guys did enjoy. I hate when they do this. I'm not going to lie. You know, they're both immortal, so I want to know what a freak said, but it's okay. Okay. Hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe, like, comment, bell notifications, share. I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Ooh! Oh, I like that. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy. See you on the next one. And as always, I want to change my outro to that. I so badly want to change my outro. Let me know what y'all think. See you on the next one. Peace out.